welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a highly requested video for you guys. This is my Ipsy quarterly review. So many of you guys have been asking me to start this series on my channel because a lot of you found me through BoxyCharm, my BoxyCharm unboxings and quarterly reviews, year-end reviews, the awards, all of that good stuff. And so many of you were like, could you please, now that Ipsy has the Glam Bag Plus and that I finally got on that list, could you do that? So that is what I am here to do today. Today we are going to be going through the July, August, and September boxes. I do this because they are right in front of me in that order and I'm trying to keep it all straight. So we are going to be diving into a lot today and you're going to see me trying on the products. And if you've missed any of these videos where I actually go in depth with other users' honest reviews, as I like to do here on my channel, I will link those below and probably up in that I little option, wherever that's going to be right now. You can see all of those there. And don't forget, I do have a giveaway going on for the last month of Ipsy and BoxyCharm. That video will also be linked in that I and below. So let's jump in. I'm not gonna lie, there is one thing on here that I have not tried for the month of July. That is the It Superhero Mascara. A lot of you know, if you've been following me a while, I got this before in a BoxyCharm. And I was excited and disappointed because so many people love this. But then I found it to be really flaky. It didn't look good. It didn't last well. And then a lot of you in my comments said the same thing happened to you. So as you can tell, this is still in a box for me because one, I've tried it. Two, I have another thing that I have been trying more religiously than I have some of my other mascaras because, as you guys know, lots of subscriptions. Once you open a mascara, you have like 3 months and then that time is gone and then you have to get rid of it. So I am trying to be, again, more mindful about what I'm opening and using right away versus what I should kind of wait on if I've already tried it, to be honest. Because I live in a tiny house and I only have 2 eyeballs. So this I already know is like meh with me. I didn't give it away because I do want to give it another chance, but wait till I get to August because we're going to talk about some mascaras, so put a pin in that. But the way I started my face today was with the product that we got here. This is the Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream. I have been putting this into my rotation, but I do have a lot of other skincare beginning day items that I have been reaching for and rotating through. So I have given this its own moment in time and it has done well. I put it on today. It feels really nice and I do like to take it down my neck and onto my chest area here. I've mentioned recently I like to do that because as a woman with a larger chest, and some of you can definitely relate to me on that, when you sleep at night you can start to create wrinkles just like you do for your face on your neck and chest. So I've been kind of pulling things down here and doing these like circular upward motions. We're going against gravity here, just a little tip. I do like this. I haven't liked it more though than some of the other things I have been trying. Maybe eventually once I have a better like understanding and feeling of how they work for my skin, maybe I'll do like a ranking of all these skincare items that we've been getting from subscription boxes. Would that be fun? I don't know. But I have been reaching for this on the occasion in between things and I do like it. I don't notice any breakouts. I feel like my makeup does well. It doesn't make me too shiny like some other stuff that I have used in the past that has too much glow, too much issues for an oily skin girl. I actually like this pretty well, but I also like Touch in Sol. I think they're a great brand. The next thing that I used was something I have traveled with and I have on my eyes today, but I haven't reached for it a ton. So let's get into it. This is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I let you guys know when I first got this palette, I didn't know if I wanted to put it in a giveaway, hang on to it, but a lot of you that had it said, Nichole, this is something I think you would really like. You like those warmer tones. You like to dress up your eyes for Christmas and November when those cranberry beautiful colors. Maybe give it a try. So I did, and I traveled with this and I really liked it. In July, I think I mentioned in that video, my husband surprised me with a trip down to Miami right after my surgery, and we got tickets to go see Eliza Scherlinger. She is a Netflix comedian, hysterical, love her, probably saying her last name wrong, I usually do, sorry. But I did use this that night and it is really great. You can build it, it lays really well. I think that my eye look today looks really nice. It's got enough like dimension and shimmer to it that I'm really enjoying it. At first when I popped into this, I was like, where do I go from here? But it is a fun little palette to use, and I do pop into it. Like I said, I've only done it a few times, but it is a high quality formula. Now I have a question. See, I'm curious your thoughts, and this is not trying to get into any kind of cruelty-free controversy, but I know that Huda Beauty kind of wasn't considered cruelty-free because of her mink lashes, but now I've heard she's no longer doing mink lashes, so I thought cruelty-free. I don't know. Again, this is no drama. I do the best I can to kind of jump myself into such a world, but use up products that I already had from other things, so I don't ever want to cause drama when it comes to that. I don't like drama. But what is this still considered okay as far as cruelty-free goes? I was curious, but in a non-judgmental way, please, because I'm still learning and growing too, just like everybody else. I really do like my fall eye look today. And as I've said recently, because I do live in Florida and I know a lot of the country is getting pummeled with snow already, in Florida, I have this weird disassociation now with it because I grew up in the Midwest. I'm like, wait, how do I remind myself it's actually fall? I know, I'll do a fall manicure and pedicure, so doing fall makeup also makes me be like, oh yes, give me some of that PSL lifestyle. The Wander Catch the Light highlighter in Glotion, and some of you had to tell me how to say Glotion, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sometimes I don't know what they're trying to tell me on this packaging. I actually was surprised how much I liked this. I received this though at a time that I think was the perfect time to get it. Because as many of you know, I don't like liquid highlighters because I have oily skin and I already feel like that's enough movement and glow and oil on my face. But I came into this right after surgery where I, got put into surgical menopause. So I started doing much more natural looks. One, because I was tired and didn't have the energy to put in all that makeup effort. But two, it was just easier as my skin was changing and evolving, and it still is in a way, but this has done a great job of giving me that natural glow without being too much. I have only used this today on my inner corners and under the brow bone to go with my eye look. I like to put this piece of the highlighter either on a wet beauty sponge and put it on my face for this natural glow, or like on the collarbones, on the body. I've really enjoyed that. I have jumped into the liquid. That's only okay for me. I still don't really gravitate to a liquid highlighter a lot. It's just not my jam, but I am liking this and reaching for this. It's in my actual currently using makeup drawer. So that tells you that this was not a fail for me. It's not my favorite thing, but I did appreciate getting it when I did. Pixie Glow Mist. Can you see where we're at with this? Like, we're right here with it. So that lets you know I've been using this a lot, but I've also been noticing I'm kind of like finally like dwindling down on all my face sprays. I feel like I've had so many face sprays in my collection that I'm finally getting through some of them, but all of them lately are constantly dewy and glowy from BoxyCharm and Ipsy. Could they help an oily skin girl out and bring me some matte stuff, please? I do like this though. I have been using it. It does give me that little just like glow from within, but by the afternoon I do need to powder usually because everything I'm getting from subscription boxes is all about illumination and dew. That's tough for me. But as you can see, I am making my way through it. So clearly I am enjoying it and seeing, you gotta mix it up though. Don't forget to mix it up. Otherwise, I don't even know what your face is gonna look like if you don't mix it up. But I think with how much I've used, that's totally an endorsement for it, right? Keeps the makeup on, makes me look good in the sun. I do like it when my skin looks like it's healthy dewy, not, hey Nicole, go powder your face, you got oil on it, kind of glow. Now we're going to be moving into the month of August, where I actually gave away a lot of the stuff in that box because it wasn't going to be something that, even though Ipsy's supposed to go off of our profile, I feel like it just wasn't very me, but I know you guys would love it. So that's why I'm always happy to gift away things that I think just aren't going to work for me. And tiny house, tiny beauty space, happy to give when I don't need to get. But I have been using the Murad Hydration AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. And as you guys know, as I love to tell you, my husband also loves to try my skincare as well. He really likes this too. It's specifically for exfoliation though. So this is not something you want to use on the daily. This is not a daily exfoliator. This is something to use like maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, and it does a good job. I've always liked the Murad brand. I mentioned before, right before my wedding, I was like scouring everywhere on reviews to figure out what should I use as a bride to have glowy, beautiful skin before the wedding. So I was using some Murad products then. I'm impressed with how much we get out of this too. This is 6.75 fluid ounces. The sucker is full, 200 milliliters. It's ginormous. So I'm gonna have this for a while in my collection, which I really appreciate. If it's a good product and you're giving me a ton of it, it's gonna take me a while to get through this. It does a great job of getting out the impurities, getting all of my skin, you know, cleansed at the end of a makeup day, and I appreciate that. And I also appreciate a good exfoliator now that I am going through menopause, because I've told you guys that I'll get some dry patches, or maybe I'm just a little too oily all of a sudden. So getting off all of those dead skin cells and really being able to take care of your face with all of the skincare we've been getting, love it, I need it. Some items I used with the previous month's items that I received was the Farrah brushes. They're dirty right now because I used them today, but they were clean when I used them. I'm really enjoying these. I actually washed them yesterday, not even just knowing I was going to talk about them today in today's video, but because I've been using them that much that I already, you know, kind of have them in my rotation of what's clean, what needs to be, you know, clean, what needs to be cleaned, things like that. So I actually like these. I think they blended this product really smoothly. I've used these with my Natasha Denona palette, which is a very high quality shadow. It blended them beautifully. I also used these when I was doing a comparison video behind the scenes, because that video I looked like I had two different eye looks going on. And I used this with a palette I got from BoxyCharm, I believe, that wasn't considered as high-end as Natasha. Blended those beautifully as well. These have done a great job. There's been no shedding. I really had no issues with these at all. Yeah, it's a silver handle, so it doesn't like match all of my pink Luxie brushes or my matte black Moda Pros, but these are great. I like them, and I have taken them for travel because I don't know why, but I feel like this handle is sturdy enough that if it gets shoved around in a suitcase or something or in a makeup bag, it's not gonna like hurt the integrity of these. They're kind of plasticky. So they're lightweight, they're not bad. They don't feel luxurious, but the bristles do a good job, so who cares? Something that I'm still, I wish I loved this product more because a lot of you love it, and I had such high expectations for this mascara. This is the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. It's not cosmetics, it's cosmetics with them, C-A-U-S. I feel like I said that over exaggeratingly, but it's all fun. I'm wearing this today, that's why I don't have any false lashes on. And for the way I like my eyelashes to look, I like them to look fluffy, fluttered, and volumized. That's how I like them, which is why I really like the really inexpensive Essence mascaras. I love those. I am currently really liking my Tartist mascara. There's a couple of them that I like because I feel like they fluff more and they give them more length and volume. For me, this makes my lashes, I think, stick together too much. They clump to try to look thicker, but for, I guess, maybe my personal lashes, that just doesn't work. It makes them look thinner. It makes them look more spidery, in my opinion. For the lower lashes, I think it does a better job than my upper lashes. So maybe I'll just move this to being an only lower lash mascara. If you can see what I mean here, like, I think these look pretty good. These look really full, these look healthy, and it's probably because as women we tend to curl our upper lashes because we want that volume and length, but I'm sure, you know, that's gonna wear on them. It's going to start pulling them out and stuff, but like, I'm not as impressed with how these look on top as I am on bottom. And I don't have that issue with other mascaras, so that's why I can't say like, oh, you just have terrible lashes. It's for this formula, not my jam. But I totally understand if you have perfect lashes for this, why you'd love it. The packaging is super heavy. It's metal. They feel really nice. This feels luxurious. I wish this worked better for me than it did. So I'm not going to declutter it because it will work well for my lower lashes and stuff. And maybe just for like the days I am going to wear false lashes, I could just put this on as like the base to kind of like blend it with and go. Whereas other products that are doing really well for me and giving me that fluffy eyelash look I want, I could use for top lashes when I'm not putting on falsies. Can't win them all. Now we're going to be moving over here into September, and we had 2 products for skincare that month, and I was like, it's gonna be a lot of skincare to test out, but let's double down and do it. This morning I started my face with the Glam Glow Tropical Cleanse Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. Real talk, I have a funny story. My husband saw this and he's like, I'm sorry, Daily exfoliating? Are you supposed to daily exfoliate? I don't know about that. And I told you he loves the previous Glam Glow that we have for a face wash, although he's been telling me lately he's pretty sure it's Clearasil in a face wash format. I swear I'm going to have him on my channel at some point to talk about skincare that we've been getting from our subscription boxes and how he feels about it with his skin and maybe for your man or your partner, because he's got a different perspective than me. But back to this, I really think this is something I haven't reached for daily, to be honest, because I am still using some other things in my collection that I like to take off makeup. Sometimes I need more of an oil base to kind of get everything going. And I like to exfoliate my skin a lot right now because I am kind of still going through changes with my skin. But I don't dislike this product. I think it does a really good job. It comes out somewhat gritty, but not as gritty or like exfoliant, you know, feeling as this one, obviously, because this is not for daily use, whereas this one is. So this one's a little bit more gentle, I think, to get those impurities out, but still be good for daily use, like everyday use. I would probably say I use this more like twice, 3 times a week versus every single day, but I actually really like this. My husband is still feeling this one out. I think it's really good though. I like it. Okay, something else that I tried on this morning for you was the Apo Mask. I think I've honestly only used this twice, maybe 3 times at the most. It's the pomegranate mask from Apo, sorry. It's a cleansing exfoliating for the skin. Again, lots of exfoliants going on with Ipsy, so therefore I didn't want to overdo it with all my skin issues. And I do have sensitive skin where I tend to break out, because I've got a couple that I'm like, where do you come from? This, I had a different experience with it than the first time. The first time I felt like it was a little bit burning when it was finally on. Okay, so I don't feel like it was burning. I feel like it was definitely tightening and just kind of like drying down, so when you wash it off, you can get it all out of there. I can say though, once I apply it, it still looks really patchy, so I felt like I needed to add more product again. And I said that the first time in my first video. I felt like I had to keep adding more product. So this time I did add more product just to see if that would help at all. Finally, I just had to give up and just be like, let it do its thing. It's all over your face. Let it be. I let it sit for the full 10 minutes, came back, washed it all off, and my skin always tends to look a little red afterwards. When I do any kind of skincare regime, it just, you know, my skin's sensitive. I'm a sensitive little tulip. But it feels fine today. It feels really good. Putting on makeup wasn't an issue at all. So I like this. I'm gonna keep trying this. My husband has not tried it yet. Maybe that's the real test. I do like it though. I don't think I've had any issues anytime I've used this. I keep mentioning this, so I'm kind of excited to be doing this sit down video with you guys about my past 3 months with Ipsy, because the Ofra Madison Miller palette, I didn't know what to expect. And then when I got it, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. But this highlighter has been great. This blush has been great. I've used this to travel a lot. I still wish this one was a bronzer, not another highlighter, because then that'd be the trifecta for travel. And those mornings when you don't want to pull out every different piece of makeup possible, you just want to pull out those few things that you could just get on your face, start your day, get work going, take care of the kids, take care of the dogs, and go. That's speaking to my soul right now. But I still like the fact that I do have some options with highlighters, because I do love Ofra highlighters. I think those are like, that's my top 2. They're between the Becca and the Ofra. They battle each other. But these are really pretty highlighters. I feel like the second one though is really hard to see when I swatch it for camera. So let's start with that one right here. It's definitely more pink. Oh, I'm so worried you're not gonna be able to see it as well. Blush is nice. I tend to build it, and that's what I like about it, is that it can be built up. And then this highlight, the other one that I've dipped into a lot, again, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it well. It's on my face though. Definitely on my face. I like to use this one in particular. You can see with how much I've dug into this product here. I would definitely put this on my face a lot. I've been liking it on the nose. I tend to use this pinkier one for the inner corner, so that way whatever eye look I end up doing can just kind of marry in with it, and I can put something else over it if I want to, but there's always a little bit of extra light in that inner corner. I like that. This is a great little palette. I've been really pleased with it and using it a lot. I mean, that's kind of the main thing. If it's an endorsement, if I'm using it a lot already, and I've got all this makeup I keep getting from my subscription boxes, that tells you it's right now top of mind. When I first got this product, I had lighter colored hair, so I thought, okay, this is pretty good. But now that I have darker colored hair, I was curious how I'd feel. And this is the Wander Beauty brow pencil. This is the Frame Your Face Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. The taupe part is the rough part. I filled in my right brow today just to kind of see how it would look, and it was good for a base, so I went ahead and did the other brow, and then I had to go in to make it a little bit darker for my hair color because it was just too light and under a lot of lights. Right now I have my blinds down so I don't have too much of the natural light going on, but I wanted you guys to be able to see that my brows were going to match my hair a little bit better if I added in a little bit of my iconic London Sculpt and Boost cushion, because the color match just wasn't there with this being taupe. But I do feel like with this, the formula is so stiff that I had to keep pulling through my brow, and it's that kind of, so for me and for most women, when a season changes, we tend to shed our hair a lot more. That doesn't just include our hair on our head. That also includes the hair and eyelashes on our face. So I'm being more mindful about rough products that I have to keep layering up to achieve either a filling or a color change. I'm being more mindful of that because I don't want to pull out my brow hairs. I mean, I think we learned from the 90s, don't do that. You need all that brow hair if you want to be able to, I don't know, have brows. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this for very long, especially since I just went darker, but it's not a bad pencil, but it is still a little too firm of a product for me because I had to pull a lot to build up the color. My thoughts only, tell me yours if you got this. Last product I'm going to be talking about was something that was a little gem in the box for me that I wasn't expecting, but I have been reaching for this a lot, and I think I even said in my video, I don't know if I'm going to reach for this a lot, but I do like it. I hope I don't forget about it. It is the name of a lipstick that I'm not going to be able to say because Nichole is a tongue-twisting lady and I can't pronounce certain things, so I'm going to put it up on the screen for you, show you me putting this on. I still really like this, like as a base for so many lip things that I've either been getting from BoxyCharm, Ipsy, glosses, all kinds of things. I have been reaching for this a lot. I'm really surprised that this even made it into my handbag before I sat down to film this. I was like, where'd that go? It's always been sitting here. Oh, we went out last weekend and I took it with me. I like this a lot. I don't know if you can tell by the lip imprint here, but that's an endorsement for me because if I have a lip print in there that's that deep, that means I use it a lot. I got a good amount of product still to go though, but I really do like this, and it lasts like through lunch. If I just have this on, I have a little lip liner on underneath it. It can last a while, and it just kind of like stays with you while I drink water or my coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now. This was a really nice little piece in the box for me, and this is the shade Cosmic. Guys, these are the past 3 months items that I still have in my collection. Like I said, some of the things I put in a giveaway for you guys to have. And so sometimes with these, I'm not going to be able to review everything I had, but that's okay because I'd rather gift to you guys every month rather than me just keeping everything in a tiny house and just trying to get through it all. It's just not possible with one face, you know? Thank you guys so much for requesting this video. I love knowing you love the quarterly reviews, so I will keep doing that if you enjoy this. And if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friends. I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I do every single week. Bye friends!